Thank you. Steve, we got time for one quick comment or question.
While I'm walking over, I'm going to take advantage of this to say that I am really pleased that there's such a nice group of SGA students here. And I, as the chair of the council, am looking real forward to working with the SGAs of each of the different schools to see what kinds of projects we can do throughout this year and beyond.
Hi, my name is Chris Groh. I'm from the University of Louisiana Lafayette, SGA president over there. My question to you is, at your individual universities, as well as the other universities here that aren't represented, what do you do to kind of advertise to your students which classes are learn and serve type classes, where they do have community service integration within them beforehand? So as I'm not going to sit in the classroom on the first day, read the syllabus and say, oh, we have community service. I already know ahead of time. I want to do some community service. I want to get some real life interaction with this particular area. So I'm going to go take this class with this professor, et cetera, et cetera. Also, what do you do, or do any of your universities do any, I guess, advertising or anything after the fact within your university? I know at our university, we have a problem of kind of getting everybody on the same page of, hey, this is what we're doing in the engineering department. Hey, this is what we're doing in the College of Business. Is there anything that, I do, and then next semester, the class project that I was working on is getting advertised as a class project, as a product of a learn and serve type thing?
I'll answer that. I don't know yet, but but I'm going to find out. And I think your two big points are just the idea of getting things advertised and having deans of colleges know to do that are excellent points. I think it's a terrific idea. If we're not getting the word out, that's something that maybe my office could help do. So thank you.
Well, after 8 years, I don't know the answer either. So it's a good question, and I wrote it down as to whether we have, Lainey, do we have in our catalog?
We have other means, but not in our catalog, but it's actually very good.
It's a good point, and I've heard Stuart's talked about this before, and I think it's something we should take up. And that's why these programs are valuable. That everybody gets ideas as a result of participating.
Chris, by the way, is our Student Advisory Council Service Learning Director. Dr. Webb, sorry.
I was going to mention that I've asked Steve to be an integral part of our student recruitment process as well, so that when we have students and parents coming into our campus, that he gets to talk to them about the opportunities in that regard. Steve, I don't know if we have, obviously the faculty we have right now are evidence of areas, excuse me, some areas in which we engage in service learning. Have we ever gone through and identified, the young man asked about community service, which is more than service learning. Have we ever gone through and identified all of the various opportunities for community service, including service learning?
This year we were fortunate enough to have a VISTA volunteer with us, and lo and behold, that's actually one of the projects that he's just completed for us. When I took this job, I focused a lot on working with faculty members to provide support with developing new projects. And 2 years later, we invited Jim to come on board. And one of the things that I really wanted Jim to focus on was drumming up interest about service learning for students, so that students can learn about it. Students can begin asking about it. And when students ask for it, they ask their advisors, they ask their faculty members, and then those faculty members come and talk with me, and then I can assist them with developing new projects. So Jim actually has begun that process of identifying community projects as well as service learning projects, and then placing those onto our website. And there's a button that one can press on the website that reveals a list of projects that are going on. And that website is for use not just by students, not just by faculty members, but also for members in the community, because often what we find is that community members come out and want to participate in projects as well.
Steve, unfortunately, we're going to have to shut her down, or fortunately for our presidents, we're going to have to shut her down. But I'd like to thank these three gentlemen for coming and visiting with us this afternoon. I think it's very important that they reaffirm the importance of service learning on our campuses and the importance it plays in the achievement of our institutional missions. I really do appreciate the support of all of you and the other 5 presidents and our provosts and vice presidents for student affairs throughout this. As I've said throughout, without your support, our accomplishments as a system and on each of our 8 campuses would not be possible. So thank you once again for helping us.
Could I make one last?
Yes, you can.
If I could make one last comment, with Stuart in the room, you know, most of us are having difficulties maintaining offices of service learning on our campus. We have Campus Compact in this state. We're one of the newest, probably there are 2 or 3 that have come after us, and it took us years to get Campus Compact in place. What you need to do is go home to your campuses, to your provosts and to your presidents, and find out the status of your campus's payment for Campus Compact this year. It would be tragic if we lose Campus Compact in this state and be the first state in the country to go backwards in terms of having a central presence in Campus Compact. Stuart's doing an amazing job of basically being a one-shop person here, and she's doing great grantsmanship, and it's important that we keep this program alive because she's the one that communicates so much information to the campuses. So I'd appreciate it, and I know the other presidents would appreciate it, if you go home and ask. It's about $4,000 a year.
A little bit more. It's based on the FTE.
Okay, it's based on your FTE. But let's be blunt, considering the budget cuts we've all had, for Nicholls to be paying $4,000 to keep a presence in Campus Compact or whatever we're paying, that is not much, and we need to do it. So please check it out with your presidents. Thank you.